Hello everyone, it's me! So, I'm very sorry for not being active over the past 3 weeks because, well, I haven't been active since I came back from my vacation on the 24th. The last time I uploaded a video was when I did a live stream with Tallylyn. So, now I've come back with this video, and trust me, the next video still needs to be edited because I've done all the clips needed in order to make the review, but it's gonna take a while, okay? So please be patient. And don't worry, more custom spotlights and more reviews will be on the way soon, including a reaction video. So with that, thank you very much for listening to me, and now, on to the video. I don't have a doorbell or a door, so come in.
Hey Alex, are we training today?
Nope, sorry, not today, dude.
Aw, I come in there just for nothing!
How about I tell you about my trip to the UK?
Okay, why not?
Cool, and you can listen too.
Who are you talking to?
The holiday I went on started from the previous evening, as I tried to sleep at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Then, all of a sudden, I woke up at 10 o'clock and decided to rearrange some of my take-and-play models and even more so some of my Railway series books. And after that, I didn't know what to do. So I just decided to sit down and watch TF2 Analysis Anarchy up until 3 o'clock in the morning. After my parents had woken up, we packed our things. My mother took me and my father to the airport, where we were to depart. And after going through meticulous security measures and waiting for around an hour or so, we finally got onto the plane. But now we had to deal with a 3-hour flight! Yay! Just what we needed. But then again, due to the time zones of Malta and the UK being 1 hour apart from each other, you could say that it was just a 2-hour flight. As soon as we arrived in Manchester, the first thing we did was go to our hotel and drop off our bags. Since the room wasn't ready yet, me and my father decided to go out and do a bit of going around in Manchester Piccadilly and some shopping as well. After that, we went back to our hotel, tired. After that, we ate and went to sleep. The next day was a particularly good day. We woke up, had our breakfast, and immediately headed down to Manchester Airport, where I would buy some Lego books. Afterwards, we would head down to Crewe, so that then we could catch a train from Crewe to Tamworth. After arriving in Tamworth, my father and I decided to get ourselves a cab and head off to Drayton Manor, in which I filmed this. Well, everybody, I'm here. The one and only Drayton Manor. Now, let's go and have fun! Once we were in the park, we ended up going through the zoo in order to get to Thomas Land. But not until we decided to take a picture with the meme of Spencer being nothing more than a playground. But thankfully, there was Mrs. Kindly's tea shop, and next to that tea shop was a station, where we ended up hitching our ride with Thomas. There he is. Our number one blue boy himself. This footage here has been muted for a reason. First of all, it was because of the fact that I was talking during this. And even more so, I don't want to get copyrighted by Mattel because in the background, there was the Thomas anthem going on. Finally, we get to Thomas Land, and I've taken photos with Cranky, Toby, and Rosie. in which afterwards I decided to go to the Thomas Land gift shop and decided to go to the Discover Thomas exhibition, where I saw all the various models from the TV series that were used from 1984 all the way up to 2008. Oh, there's James and Ariel Burt. Bulgy. Elizabeth as well. Oh, and we're at Great Waterton now. There's Spencer and Edward, as well as one of the horrid lorries.
All for help, said Douglas's driver. Splendid outfit, sir.
And here's Thomas, along with Thumper up there. They're also playing a Model Series episode up here. I would just like to clarify that the episode was A Bad Day at Castle Lock. And also, I didn't notice this while I was rushing through to see the models. There were models from Reverend Wilbert Audrey's study of Thomas, Annie, Clarabelle, and Edward, as well as a large-scale model of Flora, the Season 12 exclusive character. After looking at the models of my childhood and paying for the items that we bought, we decided to take more photos. One of those photos was actually with the Fat Controller himself. The more photos the merrier, in my opinion, okay? Especially if I have gems of profile pics or something of the sort. But hey, I'm glad I had a good time at Thomas Land. After that, we went to Manchester Piccadilly and immediately set off for Manchester Airport after that so that we could get some rest. The next day, I don't really need to explain what happens in the morning because it was basically the same thing as the previous day, but instead of heading up to Tamworth, we headed up to York. So first, I took a photo with a Great Northern Railway Atlantic like the one Topham wanted, and coincidentally, one of his nameplates had Henry on it. Then, I took a photo with an ordinary United Dairies tanker. I also took a photo with Stephenson's Rockets coaches, which were coincidentally used in Manchester, where me and my father were staying. Here's a photo with me and Emily's basis, the GNR Sterling. It's an absolutely beautiful locomotive. Just gaze at it in awe if you have to. Here's Neville's basis, a Southern Railway Q1 Ugly Duckling class. And unfortunately, it does not have its tender with it. Such a shame. Here's a Furness Railway locomotive I've never seen before, and here's a photo with Stephenson's Rocket himself. I mentioned him earlier, now here he is. I got a photo with a tender? Okay, can somebody in the comments please explain to me who this tender belongs to? Because I went to the museum, I saw it, and I had no idea as to which engine it was. Here's a Grey Western box van. Nothing too special about it. And here is a very odd sight of a shunter. Again, please explain to me what this is in the comments below. Yet another type of engine I don't know the name of. Again, let me know, please. Now here's one I'm sure that everybody knows. A double-ended Farley, the basis of Mighty Man. Wow, to marvel at that thing was absolutely strange. To see the sight of two what seemed to be conjoined twin engines was quite weird to see in real life. I thought it was just a fictional thing, but after I saw a YouTube video, I realized it was real. This is a shunter that I don't know the type of what it is, but it seems to be, well, it kind of looks like a Great Western Trojan. And also, this shunter kind of looks like Percy due to the wheel configuration and the shape of it too. But hey, I ain't complaining. That's a very good tank engine right there. Here is the Great Western Lodestar and Mallard, and Duchess of Hamilton in her streamlining coat, along with a diesel, a Kenyan locomotive, Box Hill for some odd reason, and an A1 Pacific. After checking out all those real life beautiful locomotives, we decided to have a tour inside of the National Railway Museum's model collection, which is just absolutely stunning to look at. All of the various big models that they have was just beautiful. On the 20th of July, we woke up early and immediately headed off for Manchester Airport so that we could catch trains from one location to the next in order to get to the Tallylyn Railway to go to the Audrey Extravaganza for the very first time. On our way there, I met 3 content creators, those being Dank Engine 2005, Peace and Love Scooters, and the ever popular but kind Sudbury Station Master. Okay guys, so we're almost at the Extravaganza and well, things are going pretty well. We even met these guys at McKinley Station. Say hi, mate.
Hello, I am.
And this man here. So with that, we'll see you guys at the Extravaganza and we'll see who we meet. Because, well, for me, there's one person in particular I am going to meet. And what was the first thing we did when we got to the railway? I immediately had a photo with Tallylyn. Even more so, I went into a coach in order to have a ride on Tallylyn through the stations of Dolgok and Aberystwyth. Man, some of these names are hard to pronounce. We even saw some old mine carts and a few structures here and there. But hey, it was quite nice to see the entire scenery that was in Wales. And we did have a bit of a ride in the coach. I even have a small little video recorded about it right here. So far I'm in the coach and it's quite loud in here, but it's alright, I can handle it. I also got to see another type of narrow gauge diesel which wasn't rusty, as well as Sir Handel and Sir Hayden, who was wearing Sir Handel's old eye patch from when he visited the Tallylyn Railway in one of the Railway series books. I also met Sir Robert Norrenby, the small controller, Mr. Fergus Duncan, and lastly, Mr. Conductor. Although these were the guises of the YouTuber Roundhouse Entertainment, and I hope they know that I appreciated having a photo with them. One last thing I did at the Audrey Extravaganza was have a photo with Sudbury Station Master because, let's face it, this guy is an idol to many Thomas fans, considering he has made very nice Season 5 recreations of his own stories, such as Framed and Incline Thomas. I recommend you check them both out and subscribe to this guy. But now I hear you asking, Alex, weren't you say you were going to meet a friend at the Audrey Extravaganza? Well, of course I did! So, one part that was a plan of this trip was to meet my friend, Little Owl, otherwise known as Jack Cunningham, along with his friend, the amazing gamer 111. I was very happy to meet them, but unfortunately I had to tell them to come back to Tallylyn Station in order to meet me because they were on another train. So, Jack, if you're watching this, I am well and truly sorry about that, but it was worth it to meet them. And hey, I got a special request from Jack, but I won't say any more about it, because that's a story for another day. Now, other than that, I'm going to say this: thank you both for meeting me at the Audrey Extravaganza. It truly was a pleasure, and I hope to see you both next year. By the time we got back to our hotel, we were tired and exhausted because the ride back was a nightmare. But overall, we had a pretty good day at the Tallylyn Railway, meeting Jack, Sudbury Station Master, and all those other Thomas fans. It made my day. The next 3 days were not really related to anything important. We just went to London in order to meet my aunt, and even more so see my cousins, of which one of them had graduated. So to that cousin, if you're watching this, I congratulate you very much. And we also went to Bury to do only a tiny bit more shopping. And after that, on the 23rd, I just stayed in the hotel room in which I got to witness this moment from Top Gear Yes, there was a channel with Top Gear on it.
Exactly. Oh, this is amazing. Yes, yes. Wow, look at that.
There it is. There it is.
Right, are you ready? What a creation. Let's get some of the bits.
Oh god, here we go.
Quick one, Joey, I'm back in the dust car.
No. Oh my god.
I think he likes it. I've got the name for it. What? The bloody awful. You tried it? Yeah. You haven't? Have you? Yes. Show me putting it in your mouth, because that will put us...
Oh no, Hammond. Why would you do that?
I'm not sure this works.
Ruddy idiot. After experiencing that iconic moment in Top Gear, me and my father went to go and have dinner with his cousin. Remember that video shoutout I made in the Glynn episode of Custom Spotlights? Well, here's the thing. I want to bring it back, but this time in the form of YouTube shoutouts. So today's YouTuber shoutout goes to that one collector. That one collector has been making videos of Sonic the Hedgehog 3 merchandise as of recent. Considering the movie and trailer haven't been revealed yet, he's taken it upon himself to find leaks of any merchandising that comes in the way. But, as of recent, he's found that many have been leaking almost everywhere in the United States of America. For what reason? We have no idea. Could be carelessness of many employees and suppliers, but we don't truly know. And also, this is actually a bit of a payback because he shouted out 2 of my videos at the end of his video, in which he shouted out the first 2 episodes of Railway Legacy. So with that, I say thank you, that one collector, and I really hope you thank me for this little shout out here. Special thanks goes to the YouTubers who I am going to put onto the screen right now. You all were amazing to meet at the Audrey Extravaganza. I hope to see you all next time for the mega review of my stuff from the UK. And remember this, nostalgia never dies.